Well, the wet weather, that's going to give way to some great sleeping weather for some of you for tonight. And as we head into tomorrow for Friday, it's all about finding the rain gear. We're talking the raincoat, the umbrella, and needing to use those windshield wipers at times for our Friday. And there could even be a few pockets of some fog first thing tomorrow morning. I don't think the fog issue will be too big of a concern, but we are going to have some pockets of low visibility as we commute into work and school for Friday morning. And then the heavy rain arrives during the lunchtime frame and into the afternoon, and then we finally see this winding on down for Friday evening with the rain exiting Michiana. Check out all the low visibility, though. You can see these heavier pockets of gray just off to our west over in Illinois, over towards Iowa. That's where the soupy dense fog is. And we're going to see some of these low visibilities trying to creep on into some Michiana communities later on tonight and into daybreak Friday morning. And in fact, Friday morning outside of the fog, we'll also have some light showers and even some pockets of that drizzle around Michiana before some heavier localized pockets of rain arrives around 9, 10, 11 a.m. lasting into the afternoon and early evening hours. Live look at First Alert weather radar for this Thursday night. We do have those scattered showers around Michiana right now, and more of the heavier showers where we're seeing some of those yellows and oranges right now, right along and north of the state line into southwestern Michigan. Widening this out on a wider view, we've got a lot of action out there on the radar map for this evening. The bulk of the heavier rain down across the deep south, Memphis, over towards Kentucky, southern Indiana. That's where there's flood watches currently posted. That's where the really heavy rainfall will stay, is south of Michiana. But what we're watching is this area of low pressure right now over across the central and southern plains. And look at the rainfall right now on the north side of that. That is what is headed towards Michiana late tomorrow morning and into tomorrow afternoon. Timing this out with additional rainfall all the way through Friday morning. Could see many Michiana communities north of US 30 picking up another 1/10 to as much as a 1/4 of an inch of rain. Now we'll continue this map animation out all the way through Friday afternoon and into early Friday evening. And Future Track does still highlight a narrow band somewhere north of US 30 from Elkhart, South Bend, LaPorte northward, where we could be looking at a 1/2 inch or more of rainfall in the rain gauge by the time we close out Friday. Timing this out for you hour by hour, getting pockets of fog and areas of drizzle first thing Friday morning. And then as we get past 9, 10, 11 a.m., that's where we get a narrow band here of some localized pockets of some heavy, steady rainfall. That's going to be around for our lunchtime commute and into our afternoon commute home from work and school. And then very slowly, once we get past 4 or 5 p.m., that's when the bulk of the steady rain exits Michiana. And we should go dry for Friday evening, Friday night. But we do want to first alert ahead that where we do have this temperature that could fall just briefly below freezing and in fact into the 20s by daybreak Saturday morning. Anything that is wet outside will have some ice on it. Don't think it'll be widespread, but we are going to look at some scattered pockets of ice on the roads Friday night into Saturday morning. The other thing we're first alerting to is a round of weather whiplash. Look at these temperatures. Low 40s Friday, 30s Saturday, and then a run at 50 degrees around Groundhog's Day. Looking ahead to our First Alert 10-day forecast, quiet weather Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And then we are still looking at our next First Alert towards the mid and